Boys and girls, this is, I don't know, chapter 1, I suppose, of Buckeye Wars. Um, Back when I was about 12 or 13, we spent an awful lot of time in the foothills. We would hike around. A couple of us had BB guns, a couple of us had slingshots, and we thought that we were hunters. And we would hike and I was interrupted by a scam call. Sorry about that. Leave me alone. I'm right in the middle of Buckeye Wars. Yeah, good God, we would hunt just about anything that moved. I remember my friend, my God, he had a BB gun. Well, we were both having BB guns at the time, and we were walking along shooting Tweety Birds and trying to knock the woodpeckers off their roost, because they were bigger and they were an easier shot, because you sight in on a woodpecker and by God, you're probably going to hit it. Trouble is, we were using these BB guns that I swear to God it would go and then drop. I mean, you could have thrown a rock and had more killing power than these damn BB guns. But boy, did we try. And we would shoot and we would shoot and we would shoot. And these damn woodpeckers would look down at us like, dude, you're bugging me. We'd hit it square. I swear it would, and it would like brush it off like, dude, you do know that the BB came at me at about 2 miles an hour. It was annoying, but it sure as hell ain't gonna kill me. Oh, it was rough. But these little bitty Tweety Birds, I don't know what the heck they were. Maybe finches or I don't know. Sparrows, little itty bitty sparrows. Every now and again we'd get a lucky shot that would actually drop one of them. And it's funny too, because we would shoot and we would shoot and we would shoot, and once in a blue moon we would actually kill something. And when we did, we really felt bad that we had killed something. And here you got little 12-year-old kids kind of circling around this fallen bird and having a prayer and having a little funeral. We would dig a little hole and we would put it in the little hole, and we would say a prayer for the Tweety Birds. Then we'd look at one another, kind of shrug our shoulders, grab our BB gun, and go hunt more. Oh my God, I swear the times that we had were just glorious, but kind of mean. But this one buddy of mine, we're walking along, and I mean, there's grass kind of up to our knees, and it's golden brown, and I guess it's of the wheat or oat variety. And there wasn't any wheat or oats on it, but it just wheat colored or light brown colored grass everywhere. And so sometimes it was kind of rough walking, but and then oak trees everywhere, and an occasional pine tree. But we're walking along trying to hunt these Tweety Birds, and Rich looks over to his right, and a big old lizard was slowly walking up the oak tree. And Rich, from the hip, takes his BB gun and nails this damn, it was like a Wyatt Earp shot from the hip, and pow, with his BB gun, and knocks that damn lizard right in the smack in the head, and that lizard dropped off the tree. And I thought, my goodness, that is the craziest shot I ever saw. He couldn't have done it again in a million years, but boy, he was proud of himself because he thought that he was just a dead ringer for a super shot. You know, he was good. He nailed himself a lizard. It was pure solid chance, I swear to God. Oh, it was so funny. But we continued on. And if I remember correctly, this was in the winter months. So the trees that were up there, which mostly, like I say, mostly oak trees and pine trees, but there were some, sprinklings of other trees, and those trees had leaves during the other parts of the year. But here it was winter, and it wasn't too terribly cold because California in the foothills doesn't get too terribly cold. But the leaves were off the trees, and the leaves were also off of the poison oak. And both of us had been living in the foothills long enough that we realized that poison oak in the wintertime is nothing but twigs. There's no leaves. So those rules about leaves of 3, let it be, that we learned in Boy Scouts didn't apply. It was nothing but kind of a reddish twig outcropping, and we knew that was poison oak. But we also knew that in these little outcroppings of poison oak is where the quail hung out. And we were trying to get us a quail, and they're fast. And we get into the little grove, if you will, of poison oak, and it was pretty big poison oak bushes, but no leaves on it. But we knew it was poison oak, and we knew we wasn't going to touch it because we didn't want to get poison oak, because both of us had it, and God, for me it was awful. It almost closed my eyes. I had it so bad. But we get out there, and we know the quail is in and amongst the poison oak because we had seen it go in there, and we slowly stalked them into that area, and we saw them, and right